As you were going through that, did you know in the moment that it was a spiritual attack? That's the first question. And second question is, how did you discern that it was kind of a spiritual attack that the devil was kind of orchestrating versus that is just the run of the mill of my own mind, my own thoughts, kind of going at it?
Yeah, well, so in the heat of the moment, no, I didn't realize it was a spiritual attack. And so I am really lucky in that I have a really good spiritual mentor. And actually, just this week, like tomorrow, we are actually employing a spiritual director because, as I said, the attacks have just gotten more and more intense the more and more close that we've gotten to God.
Yeah.
And so one of the advisors that we've got, they said, you guys probably should look at a spiritual director to help you discern not only, what is God calling you to do, what is an attack from Satan, but like maybe we're involved in too many ministries and we need help discerning. Maybe we just need to drop back from one of these for right now because we are a family of 6. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
And so, we're really lucky that we have a good group of spiritual guides and advisors in our lives so that we were able to talk about these things with someone who wasn't going to judge us. And then they were able to say, this might be something to pray about. Like, this might be Satan attacking you. And, after, now my son is 3 years old. So we're talking, this was almost 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So we're 4 years separated from those feelings. It is easy looking back now and saying that was Satan attacking us. But here was the cool thing about our son being born. It was such a stressful 9 months. Like, you talk to my wife, she'll tell you I was a miserable SOB for 9 straight months, man.
Yeah.
Like, no joke.
Yeah.
And, we can talk about this at some other time, but, I had personally, I had a really rough introduction to parenthood. And I've always had like this unease about having kids. And so when we conceived our third and I kind of just went into this really dark place, the most amazing thing happened and I had never experienced it before, where he was born. So we're in the hospital, it was a C-section, and the doctor, pulls him out of gin and like hands him up to me. And, I cut the cord. That was the first baby I ever got to cut the cord for, was our third. And I got to hold him, and it was this moment. I have to be careful. This does not mean that I love this one more than the other ones. I love them all the same. But it was the first time in my life that I held my newborn child, and it was this immediate sense of peace and this immediate sense of completeness that I had never felt before. And so it was just this turmoil, and just at the moment, it just all went away.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for checking out this clip from the Practical Theism podcast. If you enjoyed this clip and you want to check out the full episode, you can do so by finding it on our YouTube channel. Definitely consider subscribing and ringing that little bell so you can continue to get updates, notifications when we release new episodes and new clips just like this one. I hope to see you soon.